in the backcourt tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low. Now Hardaway following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell.
Doncic doing a nice job showing you some sneaky explosion and athleticism on that throwdown.
Now here's Conley. Mitchell outside.
And how fearless is Donovan Mitchell? I mean, as a rookie, in his first playoff series, he went off for 38 in a closeout game against none other than Russell Westbrook.
And Mitchell drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And there's the pass to Finney Smith. Conley left side. Down low. That shot no good. Great D that time from Powell. Here's Finney Smith, guarded by O'Neal. Here's Porzingis, off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
And you know you're special when you're drafted third and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Here's Mitchell. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Finney Smith. Doncic outside. No good with the triple. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Shot clock at 6. Offline from the top of the key.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Doncic passes to Finney Smith. Back to Doncic. Over Bogdanovich. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
No substitute for hustle and hard work, and Porzingis getting the bucket because he put both into effect there.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Mitchell, and that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
And he gets one to fall, and now one out of his first 4.
For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Doncic kicks to Powell. To the wing on the left. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Finney Smith, guarded by O'Neal. Here's Porzingis. Out to Hardaway. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Has to Gobert. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
And if he gets looks that cleanly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
And Gobert drops them both. Here's Doncic. Powell with a screen on Mitchell. And here's Doncic from the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Finney Smith. Doncic outside. Good on the three-point shot. Doncic has got 5.
You know, that's a real key for Doncic. I mean, when the three-point shot is dropping for him, his guardability goes off the charts.
Porzingis with the steal. And here we go. The Mavericks in a fast break. Over Gobert. Porzingis passes to Pop. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by O'Neal. Stolen by Conley. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. 29 seconds left here in the first quarter. To the paint. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Mitchell. Gobert's got his second basket of the game.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by O'Neal. Doncic outside. 2 on the clock. Count that one. He has 7.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your chance.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Oh, there's no doubt about it, guys. Without those second chance points, this game would have had a much different feel to it.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the center position. Gobert, it's good on the putback.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Here's Porzingis. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Misses the wing chair. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Conley inside the line. Great positioning on the putback. Gobert's got the lead up to 3 now for the Jazz.
When Gobert goes up, he gets up. Airtime to spare as he slams the putback home.
Here's Doncic. Rebound, Utah. Passes to O'Neal from deep. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible. And what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Doncic passes to Pop. Over Bogdanovich. And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Powell.
The Dwight Powell certainly is high energy, and his hops help him a lot inside.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Mitchell outside. In the corner, O'Neal with it. The Jazz working the ball around now. Just 4 to shoot. A shot missing, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Down low, stolen by O'Neal, and the Jazz pushing it up now. Conley for three. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Conley's got his third bucket of the night. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Utah Jazz.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And it doesn't look like they'll be giving up on any plays tonight either. Their offensive rebounding has also been equally as impressive.
Clock at 6. Here's Finney-Smith. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. 2 points. That one goes. And the Jazz lead by 10.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Yeah, and that field goal percentage zooming upwards is now above 50%, which is pretty strong.
And the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Over Doncic. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Frozen. Guys just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. They get it again. Kicks it out to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, it's rebounded by Doncic. Hardaway with a wide-open look. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Utah Jazz going into the break with a 10-point lead. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great... And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
So with Conley sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. They've got Whiteside. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Eric Castro. And it's Gay in at the small forward. So it's the Jazz now, following the score by Dallas. Haskell finds Clarkson. Marjanovic against Whiteside. Kept alive. Clarkson against Brunson. Ingles passes to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Over Whiteside. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Now Brown following Rudy Gay's three-point attempt. Marjanovic kicks to Brown. Back to Marjanovic. Gay with the block. Clarkson looking for an opening. Whiteside the pass to Gay. He's off from 17 feet.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D. Allen's position, you could see the frustration on his face. Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleber over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. Ingles with a screen on Brunson. The Jazz with another miss. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Brown, good.
Hey, I'm stating the obvious here, but he was very comfortable taking that shot. Not a defender in sight.
Pass to Ingles. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Bullock dishes to Brown. Marjanovic kicks to Bullock. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Dead ball.
Utah leading by 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Clarkson passes to Ingles. Jacks up a 3. Ball's knocked loose for Dallas. They've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Brunson the pass to Kleba. Haskell with the steal. And here's Ingles outside. Mavericks with the rebound. 1:31 left to play in the third. The putback, Kleba. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Clarkson outside. Inside on the jam by Whiteside.
Excellent recognition on the pick and roll. Clarkson lays it off to his teammate for the score.
Brunson scanning the floor. On the wing, Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Passes it to Bullock. Some nice passing here by Dallas. For the 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Conley against Brunson. Conley up top. 9 points in the game so far. Drops in the layup for 2. And now it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
And how about that move? Pat Conley adjusting around the contact to get the finish.
A pass to Kleba. He dishes it to Bullock. Just 5 to shoot. Going inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet.
And so it's the Utah Jazz heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be back with you shortly. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for the Mavericks. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovic sets the pick for Mitchell. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. There's the 3. The Jazz with another miss.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And it's Doncic missing. And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Jazz leading by 7. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Mitchell wide open. Drills the 3-pointer.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there, and he'll just drive right around him.
Doncic outside. All alone. And that one swishes right in.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
Now Conley. The feed to Bogdanovich. Puts one up from 19. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Bogdanovich has got the lead. Back up to 10 now for Utah. Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Finney-Smith to the inside. Here's Doncic. And that one comes up a bit short. Utah leading by 10. There's O'Neal with the three. Porzingis with the rebound. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by O'Neal. Hardaway from outside. That shot is off. Jazz have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Conley with it. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Powell with a screen on Mitchell. To the middle. It's stolen by Gobert. Mitchell passes to Gobert. From downtown. And again, it's the Jazz from deep. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Utah.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Here's Doncic. Gets a very good look and converts.
Boy, that jump shot is wet. Hold this, says Doncic. Any kind of airspace, and he's knocking that down.
On the wing, Mitchell. From deep. Again, Mitchell missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Doncic looking it over. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got it back down to single digits for the man.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Again, Mitchell missing. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. To the paint. Stolen by Mitchell. This one for 3. Conley's shot is off. Stolen by Michael Conley. And here is O'Neal. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Misses the shot. And so it's Utah with the win. Some good moments throughout. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. fun to watch, Greg. Two offensive teams going head-to-head.
And the rules today favor offense, and that's why league-wide scoring continues to rise.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Mitchell. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. Murray for 3. O'Neal with the rebound.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Fantastic at staying in control. Like seeing Bogdanovich work through contact on that play.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And worth mentioning, guys, the free throw percentage he brought in from last season, how about 88%?
Now here's Murray. Over Conley. And too long on the shot. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jam. It's a 3-point game. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. He can't get that one to fall. Now Denver takes it the other way. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Mike Malone. He's worried about the explosiveness of Donovan Mitchell. Coach said Mitchell is too fast for bigger players to guard, and he overwhelms smaller players with his strength. So that means you're going to have to send more players at him whenever it's possible. Kevin?
Thank you, David. It's tipped. Murray finds Jokic. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jamal Murray. First team foul.
Knocked away. And here are the Nuggets now. Clock at 4. Driving to the basket. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And one thing about Donovan Mitchell, Steve, he is always learning, always evolving.
Yes, he is, Kevin. Devours film. Seeks advice from other star players. And he's not afraid to get out of his comfort zone. He has ambition for greatness.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Barton against Bogdanovich. Barton kicks to Jokic. The tray. Utah with the rebound. O'Neal passes to Conley. Jokic with the steal. Barton with it. Conley picks him up. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And another miss by Denver.
Yeah, they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Conley against Murray. Gobert pulls it in.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
Mitchell kicks to Gobert. Outside Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Utah. O'Neal passes to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Misses the step back jump shot.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Barton drives in. Wide open look here for Murray. And the 3 off target.
They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
A 3 from Bogdanovich. It's not going to go for him. And it's Denver the other way. And so the ball is out of bounds. Bogdanovich touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Now here's Murray.
And the defensive chops of Gobert just knows how to hold down the fort for his team.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Murray against Conley. Can they get it? And it's Murray with the jam.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
So it's the Jazz now. Denver getting their last shot to go.
And that's where Conley is most dangerous. Just amazing quickness on his way to the rack.
Murray surveying the D. And Jokic slams it in.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. No one near Conley is... Oh, my goodness, with no time left on the clock.
Without a moment to spare, he guts this one.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Jazz lead 5 live from Vivint Smart Home Arena. You're watching 2K Sports.
Look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively. Also keeping them out of sync.
Taking a look at the Nuggets. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the one. And stolen by Gordon. Here we go, one-on-one. Barton, wide open, he fires. No good on the triple. Jazz leading by 5. Here's Mitchell into the lane. Second shot opportunity. And here's Conley outside. And Utah, another 3.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Murray kicks to Jokic. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. O'Neal from long range. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And you talked to Murray. He said it was a lot of fun to grow up in Canada. Wanted to prove that you can play ball there and still get to where you need to go.
Jokic finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And this is where Jokic is most comfortable. The closer he is to the rim, the more effective he becomes.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Bogdanovich against Gordon. Bogdanovich passes to Conley, and the shot goes in. Conley's got the lead up to 8 now for Utah. And as a prep, Murray formed a duo with Thon Maker to defeat some top American schools.
And Murray blew up in some of the showcases. 5-star recruit, top 10 pick. Canada producing yet another exceptional talent.
6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Barton. Back to Jokic, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Mitchell. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. O'Neal from long range. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd assist on the night. Barton outside. Now the pass to Jokic. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell.
Donovan Mitchell.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball.
2 minutes remaining.
O'Neal against
in the
Porter.
first half.
Just 4 to shoot. For 3, Murray. And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing him out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
One from outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
The kick out to Porter, trying to end the drought. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And a smooth shooting stroke off the catch. Porter clearly excels in those situations.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Passes it to Gobert. Inside. Conley's shot is off. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Trailing here by 8. Gordon with a screen on Mitchell. Down low. It's stolen by Gobert. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Porter. Here's Mitchell. Yep, that one goes in there. Mitchell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Just look at the way Mitchell's built. The strength in the upper body.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful 2-hand jam. Conley with it. Outside, Bogdanovich. Gobert down low. Jokic defending. Here's Conley. No good from 11 feet. And so it's the Utah Jazz in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Thanks for the great interview, David. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Michael Conley. What a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So on the floor for Utah, we've got Joe Ingles, Eric Paschal out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Gay in at the 3. And a missed layup. The Nuggets trail by 8.
Gone are the days of high usage, but Gay is still a valuable role player.
He's a natural athlete, GA, who still has some burst left. Rudy Gay picks his spots a little more now, but remains a tough cover when he's on the attack.
Nuggets shooting a low 30% mark from the field. Morris dishes to Green. Pass to Najee. Fires the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Najee's got the first points of the 3rd quarter up on the board for the Nuggets. Jazz leading by 5. Here's Clarkson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Pass to Whiteside. Clarkson against Morris. Clarkson kicks to Whiteside. From deep 3-point range, Jazz working now with the fresh shot clock. Here's Gay outside. That shot misses.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Dozier passes to Najee. Here's the 3. That one, no good.
The defense got lucky there. That's one you expect him to drain.
And it's Monte Morris with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Morris against Clarkson. It's stolen by Morris. Here's Green. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls.
And both free throws good for Green. Utah leading by 3. Now, here's Clarkson. The pass to Pascal. Clarkson outside. Ingles kicks to Pascal. 4 on the shot clock. Deep 2 from Clarkson. Another miss by Utah.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Green with a screen for Morris to the inside. Crafty move. Pass to Najee for the tie. Utah with the rebound. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. The drive by Clarkson. It's blocked. And they get it back. Pass to Whiteside. Back to Pascal. He feeds it to Whiteside. To end the cold streak, Ingles in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Ingles has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You can do a lot of things with Ingles offensively. He can initiate, he can play off the ball, and he can shoot it from anywhere on the floor.
Morris dishes to Green. Misses the 3. And Whiteside's got the ball here for Utah. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points.
Rudy Gay knocked that one down. His three-point shot is getting better and better.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Najee passes to Rivers. Driving the lane. Here's Dozier. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
I mean, wonderful court vision. Sometimes Rivers gets locked in to finding his own shot. This time, finds the open man.
Now, Clarkson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Gay a screen on Morris. Clarkson passes to Gay. And he converts the layup.
Such a well-coordinated athlete. Rudy has no trouble catching it and then doing something with it.
Morris looking over the floor. Outside, Green. Kicks it to Rivers. Morris outside. Another 3 for Denver.
Morris.
Clarkson outside. He dishes it to Ingles. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ingles has got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice job by Ingles. Competes hard, tough. He's a glue guy. He helps keep this team together.
And so it's Utah, bringing the quarter to a close with us.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. So out there for the Nuggets right now, the wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point.
And this is Murray at his best, probing inside and finding avenues to the basket using that athleticism.
And here is Conley. Mitchell a screen on Murray. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Murray against Conley. From past the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Bogdanovich has got 4 rebounds in this game. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Conley, here's O'Neal with the three. Sinks the triple. And the Jazz lead by 8.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Murray against Conley. The kick out to Barton. Outside Porter. 5 on the clock. Barton passes to Porter. That one doesn't go. O'Neal with the defensive effort. Utah leading by 8. Pass to Gobert. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. With his first shot attempt, Gobert can't hit.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Jokic passes to Murray. And he drives in. Gobert knocks it away.
What timing from Rudy. He is superb at measuring when to go after blocks.
To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And it's a 10-point Utah lead.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Mitchell. Oh, good on the three. The Nuggets trail by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
From deep, Jokic. A shot, no good. So Utah will take it the other way. Conley for 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Conley loves that pull-up jumper. When the defense least expects it, he sticks it to him.
And the pass to Jokic. It's stolen by Gobert. Oh, and here comes Conley all alone. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
You've got to trust your receiver to go get that pass. Did you see Donovan Mitchell catch and finish in the same motion?
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curves a 10-0 run by Utah.
Jazz leading by 13. And the foul on Will Barton. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. O'Neal with it. Back to Gobert. Mitchell outside. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Jazz.
Look at their number of assists.
You know, they didn't get stuck in those one-on-one situations, and they got the ball to the guys with the best matchups. Easy drives, open jumpers, and great ball movement.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Conley.
And how many times throughout the course of the evening did he make a momentum-changing play? I thought his relentlessness really keyed their success.
Here's Mitchell, and it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also the timing. The offensive player better think twice next time.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. It's a 13-point game. For a 3, Murray. O'Neal with the rebound. There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gobert finds Mitchell. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Here's the 3. The shot, no good. So it's Utah easily grabbing the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage. And And a good third. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Up it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. 6 to shoot. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Conley kicks to O'Neal. Nice ball movement by Utah. Takes a step back. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovich. Rejected by Crowder.
Well, Crowder known for his defense, and you love to see him get high for these rejections.
Ball against Gobert. For 3, Bridges. Utah with the rebound. Mitchell kicks to Conley. And taken away by Paul. Lobbed up there for Booker. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. For 3, Mitchell. No good. Shot missing. The Suns go the other way with it. Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Booker. Conley against Paul. Here's Ayton. Gobert pulls it in.
DeAndre Ayton, the first pick of the 2018 draft. He was obviously the consensus #1 at the time. So hard to pass on a center like him, who's got size, athleticism, and an elite vertical threat at the cup.
So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Booker dishes to Ayton. And he banks in the lane.
This guy has got a dominant physical frame, incredible athleticism. Nice job by DeAndre Ayton inside.
And that was a loaded 2018 draft class. Not just Ayton, but Doncic and Trae Young as well.
Yeah, there were some question marks early in his career about whether that was the right selection. But boy, Ayton has been a tremendous fit for them. This guy's upside is still so high.
That's good by Mitchell.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Monty Williams. David, what did he have to say?
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk to see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. Here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Paul goes in. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Kicks it out to Booker. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Conley feeling it out. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
1:22 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. And here's Mitchell from the arc.
I like the effort Booker gives on defense, especially when he pressures the shooter.
Hands it from downtown.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here is Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Up and in on the lane. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Outside Crowder. Takes it inside. Paul outside. The Suns need to get a shot off. And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Paul.
We know this. Jay Crowder is an effective shooter. Someone who can shoot the three well. You've got to get into his space.
With the step back. Now Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. Driving to the basket. Good work defensively by Crowder.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. Sun.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down for your chance.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Here's Conley after the made shot from Jay Crowder. Bogdanovich finds Gobert. Outside Conley. Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Suns on the break. Bridges, no one around him. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Your chance dancer. Give the hand, dancers, jazz dancers, dancers.
And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Ball against Conley. The pass to Bridges. Shoots the 3. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Bridges has got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, a high motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
Now here is Conley. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Suns leading by 7. Ball outside. Booker in the corner. Down low. Here's Ayton. Tries again. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Mitchell looking it over. A 3-pointer off the mark.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The kick out to Crowder. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The drive by Mitchell. Here's Bogdanovich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bogdanovich has got his first points of the night.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Paul passes to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is this season's best player. Man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Here's Paul, following the bucket by the Jazz. Crowder inside. O'Neal's there. 4 on the clock. It's Paul missing. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Now here's Conley. Up top, Gobert. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Back to Gobert. Fires for three.
And overall, very cold from the outside throughout this first half.
Inside, here's Hayton. That one doesn't drop. The Jazz go the other way with it. Conley into the lane. Rebound by the Suns. Bridges with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Phoenix, no good that time either.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now, here's Clarkson. Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. Whiteside inside, guarded by McGee. Whiteside, no good. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Payne. Here's Nader. Back to Payne. Driving in. Here's McGee, and he makes good on the layup. McGee's got the lead up to 8 now for Phoenix.
What a terrific pass. Work the ball inside and create a good look for your teammate.
And so it's Phoenix in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. It's time now to go courtside.
Thanks, guys, with Quinn Snyder.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We've seen Mikal Bridges really having a great game.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Pascal in at the power forward position. That's the group right now for Utah. Pass to Ingles. Into the lane. Rebound by the Suns. Passes it to Shamet. Here's Nader. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Payne in the post. He's covered by Clarkson. Payne's shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Suns leading by 10. By himself, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Let's see it fair. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get back with your can, Denver.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Clarkson looking for an opening. Utah calls timeout.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
So it's Utah now, down by 12. It's stolen. Payne with it. Gay picks him up defensively. Ingles against Johnson. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closely. 6 on the shot clock. Now the pass to Nader. Takes the three. The shot misses. So Utah will take it the other way. Pass to Whiteside. To the paint. Here's Clarkson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Now here's Payne. He's covered by Clarkson. McGee against Whiteside. Payne gets a wide open look. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Payne's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Clarkson outside. Takes a three, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
Payne passes to Johnson. Now, here's Shamet. Over to the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Johnson up top, defended by Pascal. Takes it from 10. Again, Phoenix.
Cameron Johnson.
We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. And Cam Johnson, a surprise big, Doris, when he was taken 11th back in 2019. Many wondered, I recall, what the Suns saw. Now, that's not the case.
Well, that's exactly right, because most projections had him as a late first-round pick. The Suns front office, give them credit. They saw the upside of Cameron Johnson, and boy, he is now viewed as one of the steals of that draft.
Shamet with the steal. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the third. Here's Nader. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Clock at 6. Fires, high post. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. And an intentional foul right there. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor.
First team foul. Sun substitution.
Whiteside against Ayton. And Whiteside sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Ingles. So Utah ends up going with the new group. 34 seconds left in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Paul against Conley. Rebound, Utah. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. O'Neal gets to Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. The Jazz again can't hit it. O'Neal against Bridges. Lays it up off the glass. Bridges has got the lead up to 13 now for Phoenix.
Such a smart offensive player. Mikal Bridges is assertive and focused when he gets this close.
12 through 3 quarters of play. Down double digits. It may be.
Your Jazz Dancer.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3, the small forward. Bridges for 3. And they'll get another chance. Back to Booker. In the corner, it's Bridges. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Bridges on the assist by Booker. Booker's got 4 assists now tonight. Conley with it. Mitchell dishes to Gobert. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Booker against Mitchell. Bridges passes to Booker. The drive by Paul. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Booker. Lets it go from deep. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut to just 11 on the basket for Mitchell.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Paul looking around. Outside Crowder. Pass to Booker. The three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And he commits the intentional foul.
Bridges. That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Conley. Gobert with a screen on Paul. Here's Conley, and with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Now, Mike Conley is comfortable. It doesn't matter what area of the floor he's on. That time in the mid-range.
Paul outside. And Booker kicks to Paul. He feeds it to Crowder. Goes back up. Kicks it out to Paul. Bangs home the trifecta. Paul's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, Chris Paul is usually the guy to deliver the pass. In this instance, getting to the catch-and-shoot game. Go ahead, Chris. Let your teammates make it easy on you.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his third personal foul. Second team foul.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Puts it up from 12.
What you like about Jay Crowder is his passion, the energy he provides on defense, just off the charts.
Now here's Paul. Top of the key, Booker. 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Second chance shot. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich sets the pick for Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Latrey. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Phoenix.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Mikal Bridges.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Paul dishes to Crowder. O'Neal against Bridges. He kicks it to Ayton. From deep. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a... right, Steve, let me ask, are we in a guard-centric league right now?
I think we are, Kevin. I mean, obviously it was more balanced back in the day, guards and bigs. But with the three-point shot, it has really made this a guard league.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the 5. Stolen by Conley. Fast break. Here come the Jazz. Here's O'Neal. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
Love the high activity of Conley on defense, keeping his arms moving all the time to create problems for the opposition.
The drive by Doncic. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Bogdanovich, no luck. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Passes to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. From the baseline. Doncic, no good. And here's Mitchell from the arc. A shot off that time, so the Mavericks will take it the other way. Out to Doncic. Powell in the high post. Doncic against O'Neal. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one good for 2.
Well, Luka has options all. Over the floor. He's a versatile shooter who can utilize the mid-range.
Mitchell right side. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Porzingis. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Hardaway kicks to Porzingis. Back to Hardaway. With the drive. Has to pop. Gobert brings the double team to the wing right side. And here's Porzingis for a 3.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another miss by Utah. O'Neal against Porzingis. Doncic outside. He takes it in, and Doncic throws it down.
And scanning the floor well. Porzingis all about finding open teammates when they've got a look.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Jason Kidd and I talked a few minutes ago. One of their big challenges tonight is to try and keep Donovan Mitchell's high wire act on the ground. Coach said if he gets a step at the rim, he's going to throw it down on us. We need to take away space whenever he tests the perimeter. It's going to take a team effort to slow Donovan down tonight. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Doncic. After the basket by Utah. Pass to Finney-Smith. Screen by Porzingis. Pop pass to Porzingis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Mitchell passes to Conley. Mitchell looking it over. Pulls up on the wing. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
Doncic outside. Fires from deep. And it's Mike Conley with the rebound. Utah leading. From downtown, a three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
Few players in the league do a better job of finding the open man than Mike Conley.
Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic kicks to Finney-Smith. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And now Utah, fast break, all alone. The dive for the ball. The Jazz keeping it alive. A new 14. Again, Mitchell missing.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's Conley penetrating. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Just 4 to shoot. O'Neal misses. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Jazz lead by 3. And we'll get going after this.
All right, look who's coming on the court. Come on and get
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarters. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their aggressiveness on D has been the most glaring aspect of this game so far. They have the heat turned all the way up in this first half.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the floor for Dallas, Finney Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. The guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway, and it's Powell in at center. It's Hardaway with the drive. He dishes it to Powell. And it's Powell slamming it down.
Going to the rack with energy. Isn't the D afraid to cut him off?
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
In a close game like this, everything has to be challenged, and everything has to be earned.
Hits it from three-point range.
Mitchell.
Mitchell's got 8.
We've seen steady improvement in Mitchell's three-point shot. He's a legit threat from deep.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Poked loose and stolen by Bogdanovich. Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. There's the pass to Mitchell. And here's Gobert, guarded by Powell. The Jazz working the ball around now. And slam dunk by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
The drive by Doncic. Passes it to Porzingis from 17 feet out to the inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich. See, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
Here's Conley out to the right wing. Gobert with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 4. Powell the pass to Finney Smith. Back to Powell. 6 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That one off the back iron and out.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. And the layup falls.
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert's got the lead up to 6 now for Utah.
Entering the league raw offensively, Gobert's developed a few moves in the inside.
Doncic against Mitchell. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. Doncic makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Doncic has got 8 points.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
To the wing right side. Mitchell against Hardaway. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
This goes to
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. 1:19 left to play here in the half. The drive by Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, and he just explodes on the drive.
Conley with it. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Outside, Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his third assist on the night.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
Here's Finney Smith. The Mavericks rebound. Stolen by Mitchell. O'Neal inside. Guarded by Doncic. The pass to Mitchell. Now here's Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. Launches it. Conley with a wide open look. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And Mike Conley can do this now. He can play off the ball and punish the defense for giving him space.
Porzingis kicks to Doncic. It's up a three. A rebound by the Jazz. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could see why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
To the right side. Here's Oney. Hardaway with the steal. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 10-point lead. Some breathing. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Jazz, we've got Rudy Gay. So Whiteside out there. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Oney in at the point.
Great patience from the young big man. The game slowing down for Whiteside. You can see that.
Brunson the pass to Marjanovic. Back to Brunson. Shoots. No good that time. The Jazz go the other way with it. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
First team foul.
Oh, Whiteside in position. It's stolen by Brown.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
Jazz leading by 12. Stolen away. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Kleba kicks to Brunson. Back to Kleba. And the layup is good. Kleba's got his first bucket of the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Intercepted. Clarkson against Brown. Going inside. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And here comes the break. Passes it to Ingles. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. It's Gay with the drive. Pass to Whiteside. Shot clock at 5. The wide open look here for Ingles. Knocks down the 3 ball.
3 points.
Ingles has got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz. The Mavericks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey, taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Brown the pass to Brunson. Off target from outside.
Very cold start to the second half. 1 for 5, looking for some continuity.
Jazz passing it around. Clarkson on the wing. He's guarded by Bullock. Pass to Gay. Over Kleba. Gay can't hit. And he grew up playing Australian rules football. And Ingles not afraid to mix it up.
And early in his career, guys would look to attack him one-on-one. But they learned the hard way. He's long, active, and uses anticipation about as well as anybody.
Another miss by Utah. Mavericks trail by 13. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Bullock, good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's 1:26 left to play in the third. Right side inside. Marjanovic on him. Basket counts. And the Jazz lead by 13.
Not to be denied. And what do you expect from Hassan Whiteside? He's full of confidence.
Kleba sets the screen for Brunson. Kleba against Gay. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And here's Gay. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. This is the most they've led by 13 points.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And there's the pass to Brunson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Unselfish. Moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Now, here's Clarkson. No points in the game yet for him. Right side against Marjanovic. Now, Ingles. Pass to Oni. From deep three-point range, Ingles can't get it to go. Now, here's Brunson. D right on him. In the corner, it's Kleba. And the lead is down inside single digits. Kleba's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 8-point lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, your average dance.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor. It's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. Jazz leading by 8. For 3, Mitchell. Porzingis with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Mitchell outside. And here is O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Drives to the hoop. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He put the ball on the deck and attacked Rudy Gobert offensively. He has elevated his game.
Porzingis with a screen on Mitchell. To the middle. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Over Doncic. Second shot opportunity. Out to Conley. Powell with the steal. Dallas again turning it over.
A pass that long had better be on target. Otherwise, it's impossible to make a play.
Jazz leading by 8. Outside Conley. Outside Bogdanovich. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
One of the main weapons Bogdanovich brings, a dead-eye three-point shooter with impressive range.
Hardaway goes in. Down low. Foul. That's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Mitchell gets to Conley. Offensive rebound.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Has to Powell. Hardaway with it. Back to Powell. 5 on the clock. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Mitchell passes to Conley. Back to Mitchell.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Kicks it to O'Neal. Clock at 4. The shake. Gobert trying to get open. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got the lead up to 13 now for the Jazz.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Finney-Smith. Outside Hardaway. The three. And the three ball is good. Hardaway has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Mitchell outside. O'Neal kicks to Mitchell. And the pass to Gobert. And there's the shot clock violation. Didn't get the shot off in time. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes to Hardaway. Doncic looking it over. Beyond the arc. Another three for Dallas.
And when Luka finds an opening on the perimeter, he does not hesitate. Great focus on that triple.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. And there's the drive. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Doncic, no good.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And so it's Utah with the win. And in the win, a comfortable win.
Yeah, we knew that. Thanks a lot, Allie.
Here we go.
And the Jazz start out with the ball. Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the 5. And here's Denver. Outside Murray. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Three-pointer off the mark. Barton with it. He's picked up by Conley. Murray for 3. Knocks down the long J. And Grant, these are two efficient offensive teams. In your experience, how much of that is your roster and how much is strategy and coaching?
Well, definitely most of it is talent. But, hey, great coaching can make a significant difference unlocking that potential.
Gobert finds Bogdanovic. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. For 3, O'Neal. And another miss by Utah. Denver has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Jokic with a screen on Mitchell. From deep, Barton. Gordon, the pass to Barton. Screen by Gordon. Down low. And Gordon with the big finish.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Shoots from 12. Here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Bogdanovic on the wing. Back to Conley. Over Murray. And that one's long.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Plenty of reasons for the team to be excited about Porter, Brett, starting with his jumper.
So enticing to see a guy that size be a shoot with that kind of fluidity, especially from deep. So he's not just a gunner. He's starting to get his points in the flow of the game. That's dangerous.
Knocked away. Utah with the ball. Mitchell with the ball. Barton covering. With some arc. Gobert on the high post. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Mitchell.
And you see that in building their lead, they've done an impressive job on the defensive glass.
Porter finds Murray. Barton outside. For 3, Gordon sinks the tray. Gordon's got 5 points.
I just love the ball.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Outside Mitchell. Looking to end the run. And another miss by Utah.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
The drive by Murray. Barton, the pass to Murray. Over Mitchell. And it comes off the front of the rim. Utah trailing here. Here's Conley. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And it's in there.
Now, this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
There's a minute 17 left in the first quarter. Jokic up top. 6 to shoot. Barton outside. From deep. The rebound by the Jazz. Conley passes to Mitchell. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
And on that shot, just shrugging off the contact like the pro he is.
Outside Murray. Drives to the hoop. And here's Porter outside. And again, Denver no good. Utah has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Back to O'Neal. Pass to Gobert. Here's Mitchell. He's guarded by Barton. Mitchell against Jokic. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Barton's shot off the mark. Mitchell against Porter. The three. And it's Mitchell. The miss. And so the first quarter is in the books. Nuggets ahead. They lead by 4. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the Nuggets here in this one?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
So the Jazz 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Royce O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Now Conley. Pass to Mitchell. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Murray against Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Porter. Barton finds Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Barton. Banked it in off the glass. Barton's got his first points of the game.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Outside Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Porter pulls it in. Denver in the lead. You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
Utah is shooting only 23% so far. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket. No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
The Jazz have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Right side Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Gordon. Here's O'Neal. Outside Mitchell. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Kept alive. Here's Gobert. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
On the wing, Barton. Pass to Jokic. Driving to the basket. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 7.
You gotta love his unselfishness. And you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now here's Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Launches a 3. Gordon pulls it in. Conley against Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And appreciation for Jamal Murray and his athleticism getting all the way up there.
Conley passes to Mitchell. There's the triple. And it's Denver with a rebound. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Out to the right wing. And here's Jokic outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Barton. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Oh, deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And Mitchell with the slam.
A guard with major hops. Now, you know Mitchell loves getting chances to finish off those alley-oops.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. For three, Gordon. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Back to O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. Now here's Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Back to Mitchell. And he drives in. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Porter with the steal. Outside Murray. Gordon outside. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Mike Conley.
A top athlete in a league of the best. Gordon creates problems with the ball on the move. Hard to keep up with.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 6 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Ingles. Misses off the right iron. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Thanks, Allie. After the break. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Boy, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
We've got Jeff Green, Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. And it's Najee in at center. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now here's Morris. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Inside. The shot by Najee, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Brent, you played for some Spitfire coaches. Does that style still work for players today, you think?
I think players will always want a coach, BA, that keeps them accountable and wants them to grow and learn. I think the communication style has changed, but the demands haven't.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Jazz with possession here. 9-point game. They get it again. Here's Whiteside. Tries again. No good on the layup. And the Nuggets shooting about 41%.
Nuggets foul.
Morris outside.
That's his first
pass to Najee. Here's Rivers.
Second team foul.
Here's Dozier. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. Clock at 4. The Nuggets need to get one up, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Jazz ball.
The Jazz have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Honey. To the inside. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
Rudy Gay up off the ground and dunking it down hard. Nice to see that.
Over a minute and a half now into this third quarter action. And that's a foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dozier. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Jazz have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in this second half. Pass to Whiteside. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Here's Honey. Gay right side. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Najee. Denver in the lead. Morris outside. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. 2 points. That one goes. Well, the Jazz shooting a tough 22% from the field so far. And here's Clarkson. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's Oni. No good from 18.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
Here's Rivers. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's an 11-point Nugget lead.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Oni. The Jazz again can't hit. For Denver, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Morris. Into the lane. Oh, and a slam dunk by Morris.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
I got a question for you. Who wants a free t-shirt? If you want one, you better make some noise. Please welcome your Denver Nuggets.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Clarkson with the ball. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. The kick out to Gay. Pass to Oni. 5 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Murray. There's the drive. And it's Murray finishing it off.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
A line change here for Utah. 30 seconds left in the third quarter here. Conley against Murray. There's 18 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Now here's Gobert. Covered by Jokic. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else. Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Well, this team did something at halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And so it's the
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
and a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the two-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Even though the position is called shooting guard, passing is part of your responsibilities in today's game.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So the Utah 5 right now. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Martin outside. Pass to Jokic. Back to Barton. To the middle. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Nuggets lead by 13. Jokic has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Barton. Barton against Mitchell. Launches it. Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Murray up top. He's guarded by Conley. The drive by Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
What a great job. Murray just getting inside the defense and knifing his way in.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting 27% in today's game. Not good. Bogdanovich with a screen on Murray. Conley passes to Bogdanovich. Going inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first personal foul.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Denver.
They haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They've been the aggressors.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
Murray finds Jokic. Back to Murray. Pass to Barton. Clock at 6. Back to Murray. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. It's a one-on-one situation. Gobert with it. Checked by Murray. Gobert inside. Working on Jokic. Gobert no good. Here's Murray. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Gobert outside Bogdanovich. Gobert up top. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. And he takes it up and lays it in.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
The Nuggets have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Gordon. And here's Jokic. Outside Murray. On the take. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And Murray shooting with this kind of efficiency. Look how fired up the bench is.
Please welcome your Denver Nuggets dancer.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jamal Murray.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Wow, he really played phenomenal tonight, but we've almost come to expect that from him. He feeds off the energy from this crowd, and it certainly plays a part in elevating his game. And it's Mitchell, the miss. The Nuggets have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Down low. Here's Jokic, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Jokic has gotten 4 this quarter. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Picked by Gobert.
Blocking foul called on Nikola Jokic. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Mitchell. To the right side. Conley passes to Mitchell.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Nuggets.
What would you say the deciding factor in this game was, Grant?
Yeah, B.A., ultimately you have to look at their field goal percentage. They were the more efficient team because they found clean looks all night.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Jamal Murray.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
To the paint. Here's Barton. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. And the Nuggets lead by 20.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Mitchell misses. Here are the Nuggets with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
27 seconds left in the final quarter. And here's Jokic outside. O'Neal pulls it in. So it's Utah now. From deep. The rebound by Murray. And now we've got an intentional foul.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
And Jamal Murray in 2020 had his own bubble party, averaging over 26 points and 6 assists per game, and he led Denver into the conference finals.
The three from Mitchell drains the triple.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
So no problem for Denver. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
The starting lineup for the visiting Utah Jazz. At small forward,
You know, Doris, when we think of these teams, we think offense. What kind of game do you anticipate this being?
This is going to be a lot of fun because you've got highly skilled offensive players on both sides. Neither team will take a possession off. Thirsty scores. It's going to be punch, counter punch all night long.
The starters for the Utah Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. A rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell looking it over. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got the first 3 points tonight for Utah.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev?
Bridges against O'Neal. Here's Ayton. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Here's Conley. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. Conley against Paul. And it's Conley penetrating.
Well, Chris Paul can compensate for size mismatches with his craftiness and his smarts, getting work done as a defender right there.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
All up top, covered by Conley. Conley against Paul.
Well, Mike Conley has always been elite defensively. I know small frame, but boy, can he contest shots.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Paul with the steal. Booker with it. Conley picks him up. Bridges misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Out to Conley. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Conley against Paul. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Shakes him and slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, terrific movement from the big man. Rudy Gobert starting to master the screen and roll.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Gobert after the Suns pick up 2. And Bogdanovich kicks to Gobert. 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich with a screen on Booker. Mitchell, no good that time. And Phoenix will come the other way. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Misses the jumper.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And Conley gets it to go. The assist by Gobert.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Booker in the corner. Bridges outside. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. Crowder sets a screen for Paul. The Suns need to get a shot. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Conley feeling it out. There's the drive. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Paul with the steal. And now the Suns a fast break. Booker dishes to Paul. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Paul. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Ayton. Tries again. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Mitchell. And stolen by Ayton. Now the pass to Booker. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
15 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Paul with the 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. The drive by Mitchell.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
The Jazz shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first. And Paul puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Utah Jazz with a 6-point lead at the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Cancer. Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, from what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Here's O'Neal. 1 on the clock. Tries yet again. Gobert can't hit.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Bridges with it. Now defended by Gobert. Ayton wide open. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Ayton's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Mitchell passes to O'Neal. To Mitchell. Driving inside. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And with that, the Utah lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Bridges.
How about the range from Mikal Bridges? Not intimidated by the extra distance.
Conley dishes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Paul. And it's Conley penetrating. And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Ball against Conley. Clock at 6. The Jazz need to get off the shot here. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Why lay it in when you can send an emphatic message? Gobert on the dunk.
Paul against Conley. Paul kicks to Bridges. The kick out to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Pass to Ayton. From the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The drive by Mitchell. Ball against Conley. Out to the wing. Bogdanovich with a screen on Ayton. O'Neal passes to Bogdanovich.
Wow, love the power and the strength of Bogdanovich on that strong finish.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:57 left here in the second. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Bridges against O'Neal. And with that, the Utah lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Bridges. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention, Doris, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. We talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Now here's Paul. This is it to Ayton. Outside Crowder for the three. O'Neal with the rebound.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Payne looking around. Now Shannon. Back to Payne. Into the lane. And that one drops.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
The pass to Nader. Kicks to Payne. Here's Shamet from outside the arc. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Clarkson outside. And so it's the Utah Jazz bringing the quarter to a close with us. Okay, David, much appreciated.
19.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. They've got Cameron Johnson. Payne out there with Landry Shamet. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Nader in at the 3. And that one drops for him. Payne's got the first points of the second half here for the Suns.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now, here's Clarkson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 4 on the clock. Shoots over Shamet. Misses off the left iron. Suns trail by 5. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Nader. And he drives in. McGee finds Payne, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Jazz leading by 5. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Oni. hits the jump hook.
B.A. Oni.
Oni's got his second bucket of the night.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
McGee, the pass to Shamet. Back to McGee. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And he gets it to go. Shamet's got his first 2 points of the night.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Oni passes to Gay. Down low, it's tipped and stolen by Payne. Johnson surveying the floor. And Rudy Gay picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Payne gets a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. Utah leading by 5. Ingles finds Gay. Back to Ingles. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you have to have some measure of composure close to the bucket. Mr. Ingles doing work.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Passes to McGee. To the inside. Shamet, a good finish at the rack off the slick feet.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Here's Oni. Right side a screen. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Really a good season for him overall. Last year, when you look at the number, 83% from the line.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. Suns trail by 6. There's 1:26 left in the third quarter of the game. Johnson, the pass to McGee. Here's Nader. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's McGee slamming it down.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Oni. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the third.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there. It's really a tough break for the team.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Jazz.
They've been penetrating with a certain amount of ease, guys, just as much in this half as the first.
Now, the other thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint. Plenty of their points coming from close range.
Now here's Payne. In the corner, Shamet with it. McGee is screen on Clarkson. Just 5 on the clock. And the slam dunk by McGee.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now, here's Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Here's Oni. Back to Whiteside. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
12 seconds left in the third quarter. Ball right side. Over Conley. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Jazz lead by 3. We'll get right back to the action. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And And so it's Paul bringing it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a three-point game. Taking a look at the Jazz. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in it for three, the small forward. Paul dishes to Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's the break. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Ayton. O'Neal passes to Gobert. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Ayton. And he commits the intentional foul.
Donovan Mitchell. That's his third personal foul. First team foul.
It's stolen by Gobert.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball securer. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Well, you get a sense of the touch that Donovan Mitchell has as part of his arsenal. Inside the painted area, he can finish with either hand. That's a pretty play.
Booker finds Paul. Bridges outside. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Ayton. Utah with the rebound. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Conley against Paul. Conley dishes to Gobert.
Well, it hasn't been the most efficient game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front. You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Paul passes to Booker. It's stolen by Gobert. And now Utah, fast break. Paul against Mitchell. A crossover, driving to the basket. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
Well, the dribble drive game of Donovan Mitchell will keep defenders guessing. Boy, you've got to deal with every aspect of an offensive arsenal with this guy.
In the corner, Crowder with it. Over to the wing. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Bojan Bogdanovic. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Paul against Conley. And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Chris Paul.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Kicks it out to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Booker's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Jazz leading by 6. Conley with it. There's the pass to Mitchell. 3-pointer, and the Jazz another 3.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
2 minutes.
Conley against Paul. Bridges outside. Tipped away. Out left to the wing. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Look at Chris Paul getting aggressive. He's not going to let that 3 go unanswered. He's too competitive for that.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 6. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Here's Mitchell in the corner. O'Neal with it.
Mikal Bridges doesn't take a possession off. You love his willingness to harass the offensive player. So disciplined, so tough.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
The kick out to Crowder. Fires the 3. Booker against Mitchell. Booker the pass to Crowder. Count it!
Well, what you love about Devin Booker, this guy, yes, he is a shoot-first player, but if somebody's open, he will find you.
And here is Conley. Now Mitchell. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by DeAndre.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
17 seconds left in the game. Conley against Paul. Conley kicks to Mitchell. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up a shot clock violation. And the Suns call time here. They're trailing by 2. Just 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
With loudest section wants a t-shirt. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your John Denver. Fans, it's time to get up and get loud.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Jazz ball.
And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders both on and off the floor.
And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that puts them up by 5.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And so it's Utah with the win. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.